Morning guys, I've been asked a couple of times now to make a tutorial on how to make faceplates for light boxes. This model here that you see on my screen is a model that I have posted in Makerworld for you guys to use a frame only to make your own faceplates. Now, the circle part is 230 meters wide, sorry about that, and the wall thickness is 2 mil. So what we'll do is I'll jump into another blank screen and I will give you a demo on how I make my faceplate for it, and that way you can follow along using any image that you would like. Just remember it does need to be an SVG file, and I'll put a link down below in the comments or in the description for a program that you can use for converting your image to an SVG file. Alright, so starting off, you want to go into Fusion 360, new design, hybrid design. Just remember Fusion 360 did update about a month ago now, and hybrid design is how you can create components, which is what we're going to need for the colors and the parts of your model frame. Alright, so hybrid design, create new. I always use top plate. Create a sketch, circle in the middle. Just remember I do have the circle design and the rectangle design in Makerworld, which this will apply to both things, just the sizing is a bit different. So I do a construction line just to give me a guide on placement for the image. So we're going to go out 230, hit enter, scroll in, and we're going to hit finish sketch. Then we're going to go over to create a new sketch again. We're going to hit the top place again. We're going to go insert, SVG, find your file or wherever you saved your picture. Mine is in my downloads. There we go, brings up my image that I'm going to use, which is just some Ford trucks. This one will be up on Makerworld once we finish, guys, so if you want to download it, you're welcome to. I'm going to put it in our center it a bit, just scale it. Basically just center it wherever you would like in your image, in your circle, and then we hit OK. Alright, let's get rid of these green lines. To get rid of the green lines, guys, it is left click, drag over to the left, that brings that up, hit delete on your keyboard, again, delete on your keyboard. This is actually a perfect image to show you this. See these things here? If you don't actually delete these bits, sometimes your image, when you convert your SVG, doesn't come out perfectly. If you don't delete them, you run the risk of having pinholes in your image when you're printing it on the 3D printer. So we'll just get rid of these. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Basically, you just want to delete everything you don't want in your image. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to go up to the circle. We're going to go, make sure it's on center, diameter circle. We're going to go to the very center of your sketch here. We're going to drag out, type 230 and hit enter. Over here on the sketch side, we're just going to close off sketch 1 because we now don't need that one. Alright, and we're going to hit finish sketch. Now for me, mine is just going to be a basic 2 colours. You may want 4 colours, 5 colours, 10 colours, depending on how many AMS units you run. So I'm going to highlight the section I want first, which this one is the outside of my image. I'm going to hit E on the keyboard, which is extrude. And I'm just going to bring up all the sections. Actually, my image will be 3 colours. So that's not too bad. All the sections that I want blue, which is pretty much they've highlighted everything apart from this one and this one here. I want to be blue. This one here I'd like to be dark blue. That there I'd like to be dark blue, and that there I'd like to be dark blue. And the letters, inside the letters. Don't forget to do inside the letters, guys. So you just do click these quickly. There we go. Alright, now you want 1 millimeter thickness. So your distance here is 1. And you want to do new component and click OK. It will create your components. Run over to the side here where it says component 101, right click, rename, and what you want to do is you want to rename it the color that you are tending to print. So mine is navy blue. There we go. I'm going to go back over here, unclick. I'm going to go and turn sketch 2 back on. It automatically turns the sketch off when you do your color. And we're going to click the wording, hit E again on the keyboard, and we're going to click each individual one that we want this color to be, which will be light blue for us. And that one there. And don't forget the middle of the A. Again, distance 1 millimeter, new component, OK. And we will rename it light blue. Alright, okay, and now for the white. So we're going to click on this, E again on the keyboard for extrude, and we're going to click on all the areas that have not been coloured as of yet. And you will need to, this takes a little bit of time if you've got lots of components that you'll want to colour white. There we go. This can take time, and sometimes your computer processor may struggle with it, so you may have to do this in multiple takes. There we go. Up here. Making sure that you get everything. You don't want your pinholes. Otherwise it basically lets light through on your Lightbox when you print it and put the LEDs in the back of it. So making sure we're clicking on everything. Obviously, guys, if you do have an image that you want done, please drop me a message. I am more than happy to do customs for yous. I don't charge for it. I literally do this as a hobby at home. There we go. Alright. All done in white. Yep. So we're going to hit E on the keyboard. Obviously, it's already been done. So we're going to go to the distance of 1 millimeter. It's going to process it all. Do its thing. It's going to go new component. Hit OK. It's going to think about it. Generate your component. So we're going to go over to the left hand side. Right click. Rename. And we're going to call it white. Alright. Now we're going to turn, this is where we're going to make the backing of it so that it fits into our Lightbox frame. So we're going to click the arrow so that the bottom is showing up here. We're going to turn off Sketch 2. We're going to turn off these by clicking the little eyes. We're going to hit new, create new sketch, hit the square box, hit the circle, make sure we're on center circumference, hit the middle of the plane, drag out 230 mils, enter. Then we're going to click on it so that the outside of the circle is highlighted and the blue line is up. We're going to hit O on the keyboard, which is for offset. We're going to hit -2 millimeters. Then we're going to do it again. We're going to hit the outside again. We're going to hit O on the keyboard. We're going to hit -5mm, and we're going to hit enter. This gives you a 5mm thick lip to hold in your faceplate into your frame. Right, now I have put notches on the frames so you can center and line up both your front and back plate. So I'll show you how to do that. You hit the square up here. You go over to the center line here, so the X is on the center. You click. Oh, sorry guys. Square again. Let's try again. Square. Make sure you hit the center rectangle. Hit the X on the middle one there. Okay, and drag out. Now, the little notch on your frames on the frame, on the inside of the frame, you need to put these in so the faceplates line up. So my width is going to be 3.8 and enter. Now to make this easy so that it duplicates to both sides, we're just going to do a quick line from the center here, and just any distance guys, doesn't matter. Hit the tick, and then we're going to hit the mirror. We're going to double click that for objects, so that's our object line. Then we're going to click the mirror line, which is this one here, and we're going to click OK. Now this will mirror it to this side of the sketch, and that's what we want. Alright, next we're going to hit just the top part here. See how it's just highlighted in light grey? We're going to click on that. We're going to hit E, sorry. We're going to hit the bottom one as well, and we're going to hit -5, which gives you a 5mm raised lip. We're going to keep it on new body, and we're going to hit OK. We're going to go up to the body parts on the left hand side of your screen. You're going to click on body 1, hold down shift, click on body 2, and you're going to put this in your main outside colour. So my main outside colour was navy, and I'm going to hit there. You won't actually see this colour because it's at the back of the Lightbox. It's actually inside the Lightbox, but I try and keep it the same colour as the outside frame. There we go. I'm going to hit home here, hit top view, hit appearance, A for appearance. This brings up your colour panel. Okay, ABS white. I'm going to right click, duplicate, right click, edit. I'm going to scroll over till I get to my colour that I want, which will be navy. That'll change that. Then I need light blue, so I'm going to right click, duplicate, right click, edit, and I'm going to get myself some light blue. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to simply click, drag, drop. Click, drag, and drop. All you're doing is dropping the colour onto the corresponding name, white. And hit close. And that's pretty much it, guys. There is your Lightbox cover. Next, you just want to export everything. So give me 2 seconds and we will export everything into a file. I just need to quickly set one up. Alright, so now you're going to go up here, File, Export. I'm going to call it whatever you want to do. This is just saving your design file, okay? If you don't save your design file, you can't make edits if you have messed it up. Lightboxes, two-sided, foot truck, and export. Alright, and then we're going to go and right click on the navy blue, save as mesh, click OK, and then save this in the same spot that you saved all the others. Hit save, save as mesh, OK, hit save, and the white, save as mesh, hit OK, and save. Alright, now we're going to go into our bamboo slicer. So we need to open up bamboo slicer, which in my case you will have already got. There we go. Let's open that up. Once you've got bamboo open up, you want to bring in your files and then color it, slice it, and then print it, which I'll show you how to do that. Create new project. We need the Ford truck one. Where did I just put that? Okay. Alright, so you want to go into your files. Here's mine, Ford truck. And you want to hold down, click the first one, hold control on your keyboard and click all your colors. And then you want to drag them to your Bamboo Studios. It's going to come up with this window here. You're going to click yes, and it's going to bring up your faceplate. You're then going to color coordinate your stuff, so navy, okay, white, blue, and just make sure you got them all the same. So make sure you use the same filament type. Alright, so go to objects, go to your color list here, and this is where you can change your color. So mine is light blue is 4, which is this one here, navy is 2, and white is 1. There we go. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to print it face down, so you click on the model, you come up to the top and you go lay on face, click top face, which flips it down onto your build plate. Make sure you move your panel a bit. Don't want the purge block to clash with your model. And that's it. Slice it, load your printer, and print it. That's all you have to do. If you have any questions, guys, drop down your questions in the comments below in the video, or hit me up on Makerworld, Wild 3D Printing, and I will be happy to help you or answer, or even do up your custom faceplates for your models. I will put the link to the frame, which is located on Makerworld, for the round one and the square one in the description below, along with the vector SVG program I use to turn my images into SVG files. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, thank you for the questions, and I look forward to seeing all of your Lightbox designs. Cheers. Catch you in the next video.